I was also really surprised they kept that in. Hello, Confetti Club. It is Pixie, and I have had a very eventful week. This Wednesday, a little something came out on the schminternet that I have been holding in my little pixie brain for a couple of months now, and that is that I was on Hooked on the Look. And I know Hooked on the Look is kind of a hotly contested hot topic in the J-fashion community because it is on BarcroftTV, which is super wonderful in my opinion. My biased opinion. Barcroft has a bunch of different shows on their channel, and it's kind of, if I had to compare it to something that like I know in Canada in my experiences with media, like the TLC network. It gives me a little bit of TLC vibes, but like online and like the UK. And so some of these shows may be kind of exaggerated, or I don't know, it's very particular, and it's a tricky thing when you're trying to portray a niche online to a bigger mainstream. You really want to be careful and make sure that you're doing the community justice, doing a good and accurate representation, not putting out harmful stereotypes or harmful images, not giving the wrong people the platform, the microphone to speak for your community if maybe they're not the best person to speak for your community. Actually, I think the first thing I did when I got the email asking if I wanted to do Hooked on the Look was I texted Daniel, who did Hooked on the Look. Actually, Daniel's name in my phone is literally just the title of his episode. I'll never stop dressing like a monster. Me neither, Dan. And I was like, should I go for this? And he was like, yes, you should go for it. So, thus my hooked looked journey began. We filmed the episode back in July. I think it says July 7th straight on the like clapboard we used. And one thing that's interesting is that they outsource videographers. So I was like, is there gonna be a videographer flying in from England to my little house? No, it was, you know, it was a cinematographer from New Brunswick, so that was super cool. My videographer, cinematographer guy that filmed my Hooked on the Look was really sweet and wonderful and great to work with, so thank you, James, for making it just an infinitely much nicer experience. Cause you know, it was a whole day shoot. Like, I got up, we did 9 to 5, and man, that was a sweaty day. So I'm going to play my freaking episode here. We are going to react to it. I'm gonna talk about what it was like, what happened, the ins, the outs, the behinds of the scenes, and we are going to talk about the truth. Let us just jump into it.
If I could sum up my style in one sentence,
Bags.
it would probably be
Bags.
not take life so seriously and to have fun.
They edited it super fun, was like my first thought. Cause the first time I saw this, it was 11 p.m. when it came out.
Did I do it?
Oh yeah, you got it.
I was also really surprised they kept that in.
My name is Jillian Vesey, also known as Pixie Locks online. I'm 21 years old. My style is very bright and colorful. My style has
I've been
changed a
saying
lot
the
over
same
the
thing
years,
for
but
3
it's
years.
almost-
Okay, this is all like stuff you guys know. And which is good because they did a really good job of accurately just like, yeah, like it's an accurate documentary of like my life in Brain. We actually went through and did an entire house tour this day. And this was before I filmed my actual house tour for my channel. There's a good mix of like stuff I made and like other fashion in there. I freaked out. Okay, first pause. I freaked out when they showed this because that painting is really special to me because my best friends gave it to me last year for Christmas, and it's us sitting on a moon together. And there's like such an extensive scene here of them going through my anime figures, which is very important and good. Again, thank you to James, the video guy, for stressing the anime. Yes, Precure 5, go.
It's just these
Futariwa Precure.
with
That is the second media thing I've done with a Cardcaptor Sakura wand transition. This
Just
music is very
things that make you happy.
like
So
kawaii princess
some of my favorite things on this
music
shelf.
OST. Also, I don't know what that sparkle effect is, but I kind of dig it, and I wish that that's how my eyes just saw everything.
And the whole place just became like a rainbow.
They did put a lot of emphasis on the fact that like my whole house is rainbow. And I think that was kind of my like pull for this one. Also, really hot tea. I became friends with a new neighbor down the like row, and turns out they changed the rules on painting, but I haven't heard anything, so hopefully that's not about me. They kept in so many random little references and things that I wasn't expecting them to keep in. Like me just being like, in the whole 8-hour, whatever 9-hour day-long shoot, they kept in this goofy line about me, like talking about Cardcaptor Sakura in this 5-minute 59-second docu. Like, I like that. That's the good stuff.
I started YouTube about 5 years ago. Hello, Confetti Club. It is Pixie.
I recently passed my 5-year tubiversary. Oh god, it's me. Piece of cake, bitch.
And it's cute. My main goal has always really been just to...
That Krista Sparkles dress literally has gotten so much love. I really wanted to make an effort to wear like small creators and brands and like, you know, things made by people that I like and trust. So that's why my look for Hooked on the Look was like Krista Sparkles, the Miss Candy Holic bag, the other Precure fanny pack that Bianca made me, like so sweet. I have a Just Peachy Beret.
I met Steve about a year ago. We met at a My Chemical Romance tribute show, and he had blue hair, and I thought that was pretty cool.
I was there with a friend, and I was like, God, this...
Wait! Did you see that part where Steve goes to touch my face, and he's just like... Wait, let me go back. What are you doing?
I was there with a friend, and I was like, God, this girl's gorgeous.
Oh, we're holding hands. Okay, they really wanted to, again, focus on like my life and my house and like the whole lifestyle around the fashion, which I thought was super cool. So, my friends were supposed to be in it too, unfortunately, but they were out of province last minute, so that's okay. But there's a lot of featuring on Steve and I and our relationship, and it's like so cute. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Yeah, stack those batteries, babe. How can I have this much of a crush on a man that I've been with for like a year and a half? Oh, we're cute! His butt cute though. We all think in it.
That is.
This was super fun. So another part of the shoot was that we wanted to kind of go through like something we could do around Fredericton. We were thinking maybe like I brought up roller skating through like a park, or maybe having a picnic, and we decided on doing like a little photo shoot kind of thing for Instagram. And this is one of my favorite places in my town. It is over the St. John River, St. John, I should know that by now. And I did actually post this image to Sinstagram like shortly after we filmed. So if you saw that, now you know, sneaky sneaky, that was when I filmed for Barcroft.
Yes.
My hair was not cooperating. It was windy and I was sweating. But that's okay, because it looks cute. That's why the picture on Instagram is of the back of my head. All of the shots on the couch were actually the very first thing we shot in the day, which is why you can probably tell the way, this was the first thing I noticed when I watched it when it came out, the way that I speak on the couch and the way that I speak later when we're doing the house tour is like, I'm a different person. It's so weird, because that was like first thing in the morning. We had like just met the videographer, and it was like, what's your name? And I was like, Jillian. And it was like a 70-question interview. So they really want to cover all their bases, because like the Barcroft people are in England. So they send this, like, you know, they send the recipe and the ingredients, as my teacher would say, to the videographer, and then they just get like all the content, and then they see what they can make with it. So like if I sound like bored or monotone on the couch, it's because we went through like 70 questions. And then it's funny because you cut to me in the house and I'm like, and on the couch I'm like, yeah.
I don't know. I can't even fully wrap my head around it, but I think the world would be a much better place if we did not judge others for how they choose to appear.
Super deep. So yeah, that was my experience filming for Hooked on the Look. That was me reacting to my Hooked on the Look episode. I do want to say the freaking comments and reception has been so extremely positive and sweet, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little teensy bit spooked because, you know, you are opening up yourself to a whole new audience, and like, you know, they have a lot of subscribers, and past episodes, the comments can be a little bit gnarly, but oh my god, literally like scrolling and people are just being so sweet and accepting and positive and welcoming, and I actually just wasn't expecting it, and it seems like the world just keeps surprising me with how kind and warm people can really be, and I can't thank you guys enough for that, so like, thank you. This video's featured confetti club member is Emelheads on Instagram, who did this absolutely adorable piece of artwork of me looking very, very pink, very magical. I love the wand. It's just like a classic star wand. We all need a good classic, like, Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next video, which is not this one because this one is over. Bye.